It's Valena with Aspire to the Self with a collective tarot reading. Please keep in mind that these readings are general, okay, for a broad audience. Therefore, some of the messages may not resonate with you, okay? So please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. It just means, if it doesn't resonate with you, it just means I'm not picking up on your energy, okay? Which is perfectly fine, okay? If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, Soul Family. It's good to see you guys again. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. I reached the milestone of 10,000 subscribers. Yay! And I couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you for supporting this channel, for supporting me, supporting my business. Thank you. I'm very, very grateful to you guys. If you are new to the channel, welcome. A Spiral to the Self channel offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, intuitively led collective tarot readings, daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self, as well as collective tarot readings for certain planetary aspects, okay, such as this one. As well as I am the author, the Ulrich, in both fairy tales here, okay? The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about following their intuition, okay? And how it can be used to overcome all obstacles, heal from all trauma, and get you to your happy ending or your soul's fulfillment, whichever way that looks for you, okay? It's very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale. This, The Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen, is a fairy tale about, having to overcome spiritual abuse, narcissistic abuse, having to, like I said, go through spiritual warfare, recognizing the signs, how, with the help of your intuition, your spiritual guides, your ancestors, the All High, you can get to your happy ending and reclaim your spiritual throne, reclaim your power, okay? Both these fairy tales are written in the Bard format, so think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to appeal and to heal to your inner child as you read them. Okay, so both these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. Okay, The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its 2nd edition print, which means that the autographed 1st edition, as well as my products and services, can be found on my website, www.aspiraltotheself.com. If I spoke too quickly for you, the link will be in the description box along with all of my social media pages, so don't get scammed by people pretending to be me, okay? As well as what my channel and my website offers, okay? Some quick links to get you to what you need, okay? So something to point out is that I am not a tarot reader. I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. Okay, so again, not a tarot reader. I read the energy of the cards. Now, legal disclaimer, which I know it's boring, but you have to because there's crazies out there. And the Aspire to the Self channel, okay, the business is for entertainment purposes only, okay? That myself, the channel, the business is not responsible for what a viewer decides to do with the messages that are conveyed here. Okay, we're all adults. We can use our discernment. We are in charge of ourselves. Okay. In the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, know that I am not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. So if for some reason, or if this resonates with you, the messages, if I do speak about those areas, it's because that's what my intuition is picking up on. If it resonates with you, please seek out guidance from those professionals, okay? Get the help that you need. So before we get into the reading, I'm going to start with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, the Archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full permission to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know and provide clear and concise messages. Please protect me, this video, the channel, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All-High. The sender's mask be ripped off. They'll be unable to hide all their lies, deceit, and ill intentions become exposed and publicly known. I have to say that, and I say it for their benefit, not really mine. You know, it's something I think of all the time because, you know, I get the downloads of, you know, of people. But, you know, I've been picking up on anger from the people whose energy that I've been reading. And it's energy that was sent to me without my consent. So I'm going to throw that out there. The energy that was sent to me has been without my consent. Like, they're, you know, the curses, the hexes, the evil eye, the dream state magic, the mental magic, what have you, the binding spells. People seem to have not understood or can't grasp the fact that if you send a seer your energy, they read it. So if you don't want your secrets exposed, maybe keep that shit to yourself. Because you know what? These people are exposing their secret societies or organizations, and you know, the secrets of these secret societies and organizations wouldn't be out if you didn't send the energy to someone who can read it. Like, that's what I'm baffled about. Like, I keep being baffled by it because, like, I mean, I understand that some of the people that send me the stuff are the low-level flunkies. They're not the brightest or the best at what they do. And then there's some that are the best at what they do, but it's just not meant to be, you know, that are paid to do it, you know, just want the money, just want that check, okay? Because, I mean, if you're going to a practitioner, understand it's thousands of dollars. Like, it's not like some little chump change. Like, especially if you're asking them to unalive somebody or, you know, bind them or destroy their love life or, you know, cripple their foundations anyway. It costs money. Like, we're talking thousands. Like imagine 10 to 20 grand. Okay, to do that for you. And it's like, if it didn't work the first time, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe you should, like, save your money. But they didn't, and like that stuff's been returned back to them, or it's been transmuted, you know, whatever. And transmuted means that, like, I took the power. Like, you gave it to me and I kept it, and then I transmuted it into blessings for myself. So it's like, if you really don't want your shit exposed, if you want your secrets hidden, because, you know, if you're in a secret society, you're supposed to be secret, right? Maybe stop sending the energy, because when you do that, you give the person you're sending it to, the people involved, the person who's sending it, what they're sending, where you're located, all and information about your mind. Because trust and believe, what you see can see you too. So if you're trying to do mental magic or dream state magic, you're seen. People think it's all fun and games to, you know, to involve a seer until the seer sees them. You don't want to be seen? Keep your energy to yourself. Okay? Just gonna give that little disclaimer out there. You don't want to be seen? Keep your shit to yourself. Go about your business. Mind your business. Drink your water. You know, it can't be that expensive to mind your own fucking business, right? So, just thought I'd put that out there because, I mean, I'm still baffled by it, to be honest with you guys. Like, we're so far into this year. You know, it's been, you know, and 2024 is the year of balance as well as karmic justice. Okay, where the ones who are doing the good, putting the good out there, you know, get the lump sum good karma. Okay, they're getting their karmic justice. Astrologically, many of you are getting your karmic justice. The people who are trying to hurt you, harm you, delay you, you know, steal, unalive, you know, delay you, block your blessings, block your love life, things like that. They're getting paid. They're getting found out by the justice system. You know, if that's what, you know, as far as like the activities they were involved with, or they're just stuck with misfortune, and that leads into what we're going to talk about today. Mercury Retrograde. Everybody fears it. You shouldn't. Okay? You shouldn't fear it if you are living a good life and you're putting good out there. Because all Mercury Retrograde is going to do, as well as any of the other retrograde, is just going to expose loose and shaky foundations. So that way you can get better foundations. You can build on stronger, sturdier foundations that last a long time. Okay? So with Mercury Retrograde this year, You know, there's always several, but the first one that's happening this year is going to be on April 1st and last until April 25th of 2024, and it's going to be in the sign of Aries. Think of an Aries. I'm an Aries, if you need an example, okay? Aries is the confronter. Aries is about change. Aries is the warrior. Aries is the initiator. We get shit done, right? Okay, so with Mercury retrograde, Mercury in itself is the messenger of the gods. Rules over travel, okay, communication. So think of that, technology, okay? So when it goes retrograde, it's essentially like if you were part of the time period of VHS tapes. The easiest way I can give you a visualization is if you are part of the generation that was part of VHS tapes where you had to rewind, and when you rewind it goes very, very slow, and that's what Mercury retrograde is. It's a rewind, so that way you are forced to deal with a message because you have to deal with this particular message before you can go forward. So it's like making you painfully aware of what this message is. So the people who truly fear Mercury retrograde are the people with bad karma, bad luck, the people who've been projecting the ill will, the ill intent, the misfortune out onto the collective. They're the people who should be afraid or fear Mercury retrograde. Has nothing to do with us collective. It's just what you need to heal, what you need to, what messages that you need to receive. So with this Mercury retrograde, we already know that the Aries portion of it is going to give you a message that is going to initiate some kind of change. Okay, so with Aries though, because it's a fire sign, so that means very passionate. So that means you can be angry or you can be like very driven. Okay, you can be very into what you're doing. So with Mercury retrograde, there's communication issues, there's delays in travel, there's technology issues, like your technology can blank out. Like filming this video, for example, my video stopped at like 2 minutes, and I had to restart it. So again, so it's just Mercury retrograding being a Mercury retrograde, okay? So there's always travel delays, there's always traffic, there's communication issues, like where maybe you should reread that email or that text message or rethink what you're going to say to somebody before you talk to them, especially since Aries is going to be involved, because Aries with your feelings and your energy is going to make you want to initiate change. Like you're going to be like, look, I need to do this. This is what my end goal is. This is what I need to accomplish. Okay? But with Mercury retrograde, you need to be mindful of what you're sending out. Like reread that message several times. Make sure you're not in your feelings. Make sure you're not angry. Make sure that you're coming from a good place. Reread it. Make sure it's logical. Okay? And also know that there could be delays in receiving communication. So if you think that somebody's just ignoring you, or you know they're blowing you off, it could just be there's delays. Because, like I said, there's going to be traffic delays. There's going to be technology delays. Like during this time of year, during the Mercury retrograde periods, you always have, like when I was in the corporate world, you always had like computer issues, database issues. You always like had time periods where you weren't able to work for like 3 hours because the company dealt with some kind of systems crash or something. So it's just to be expected. And if you have that knowledge of what to prepare for, you know how to prepare for it. You know not to get upset. You know to control yourself and to be grounded. You know that if you know what to prepare for. So that's what this reading is going to be about today, okay? So what we are going to be initiating changes on, what area we need to confront in order to initiate that change, okay? And it's going to start with a message. Or it could be, like I said, travel. Mercury is in charge of travel as well. So it could be about where you need to travel. Maybe you need to travel someplace in order to initiate that change. Or you need to have a conversation with someone to initiate that change. Or someone sends you something and it's going to make you want to make some changes. Like I said, we're also in that time period of justice, karmic justice. So you may be getting confessions from people of the harm they've done to you. And that's going to propel you to initiate some changes, like filing a lawsuit, suing, pressing charges, things like that, or, getting you a lawyer. You're going to initiate some kind of change, okay? Or it could be about a job, where you're trying to look for a job, or you're open to working for another job, or you're trying to transition to a new career, okay? It could be communication about that that's going to make you want to initiate some changes. And like I said, I've seen somewhere here recently, Just, you know, in the collective, I've seen, like, say you get a bad email from the company that you love and you work for, and it's just to open your eyes to realize that this isn't where I need to be anymore. And that happens. Okay, you are meant to go somewhere else. You have to get rid of those self-imposed beliefs, that limiting, you know, self-imposed cage you put yourself in on what you do for work, how you make money. You know, trust and believe there's opportunities out there. You just have to believe they're out there and have a wide enough scope to believe that you can make it happen, and have the true belief in yourself that it can happen. Okay, so just know that that's what it could be. Like, say for, like I said, for that particular example, and I've had this happen myself, where your eyes widen to a place that you thought you wanted to stay at, and then you go, oh, okay, and that initiates changes. So let's get into that. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this Mercury retrograde in Aries? That you are in a new cycle, okay? From corruption in the system, which could be corruption in your chakra system, or it could be like corruption in, say, a business, the judicial system, the justice system, things like that. The angels want your attention. Ritual bath. Okay, so you are in a new cycle. The angels want your attention about corruption in the system that you need to take a ritual bath on. Okay, so with that, what that means. Corruption in the system means that you have been subjected to some kind of witchcraft, evil eye, ill intentions, and believe it or not, even if people don't do technical witchcraft, they can pray it that way. It's all a thought, okay? Essentially, witchcraft is just an intent materialized into action, okay? And Aries is the action. You're in a new cycle though. So none of that's just going to work on you anymore. However, you may still have it in your system, or you may still have it lingering in your aura, your energy. And the angels say you have corruption system. That means your chakras. There's something on them, like a binding. They're out of misalignment, okay? And you need to take a ritual bath, which ritual bath is like cleansing by water, but it's more than just using water. It's, you know, herbs like sage, agrimony, rosemary, salt, you know, using stones like tiger's eye, carnelian, rutilated quartz, rose quartz, obsidian, tourmaline, things like those, okay, and putting it in the bath with you, okay, as you do that. Things to raise your vibration, you know, to help heal your aura as well, would be like roses, okay? You can have roses in there with you, because roses are a high vibration as well as provide protection. So just know that. But there, and as well as it may require you to, like, since we're talking about changes, may have to, you know, change your diet, you know, pay more attention to your health. What else, Spirit, with the Mercury retrograde in Aries? Because of black magic, okay? So someone was using black magic on you, and this is where you're going to be initiating changes. Okay, we're getting more. So heart chakra healing. You've been doing some heart chakra healing. However, somebody was trying to manipulate it, okay, with their black magic. You're going to get a gift of inheritance because you're high vibration. So let's put this in order. The angels want to let you know that there was black magic done to corrupt your system, okay, to manipulate how you've been healing your heart chakra, okay, how your unconditional love, your relationships, blocking your blessings, blocking your opportunities, because if your heart chakra is closed, it affects all the others. I mean, technically that's what happens with all the other chakras, but when your heart chakra is closed, it would make you have low self-love. It would make you be in that state of fear, because remember, when love is in the heart, fear cannot dwell there, okay? So they were trying to manipulate this, whoever this is, because they know you've been doing some heart chakra healing, and they wanted to manipulate that. But there's going to be a gift of inheritance after you take this ritual bath, because you are high vibration. Now, ritual bath should be part of your spiritual hygiene. Okay, you should be doing it numerous times a week. You should be cleansing your space. Okay, if you have any gifts, period, or the people around you have gifts, you should do it. I mean, just safe practice, especially since we are in the age of information. Okay, meaning you can get a grimoire everywhere. And believe it or not, more people, it's like smoking weed. More people do magic or practice witchcraft than you think. Okay, I know that seems like you know, a mind blow, but more people do witchcraft than you think. It's just like weed. You know, there's a reason why it's legalized in over half the country. It's because there's that many people who do it. And there's even more people who do it who aren't open about it and who live in states that it's not legal in some way, right? So that's what it's like. A lot of people do it. And unfortunately, a lot of the lower vibrational people are fueled by envy and jealousy. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see you do good because misery loves company. Okay, that would be why. Or, you know, everybody's super offended by everything now. So, and they use black magic as a crutch to deal with it. They don't focus on healing like you did. They'd rather, oh, well, they don't take any accountability for their life. And they think that if they hurt you in some kind of way, it'll make them feel better. You know, if you have less than them. So let's get into that. Spirit, go into this black magic to corrupt the system. So people were celebrating. Okay, so this is a group of trying to affect your home life. And that was through this heart chakra healing, trying to manipulate your system, trying to manipulate your self-love. What else, Spirit? Tell us about this black magic and the corruption of the system. However, you have the stag here. So the stag is the protector of the forest as well as royal lineage, okay? You are protected here, and it could also be that because you are royalty, you come from a long line of royalty, say even energetic royalty, and it was fueled by jealousy again. So again, my nose is really itching, so let it be confirmation to somebody that whatever this fire that they try to start in your internal system, so say like your chakras, it was fueled by jealousy. So they try to take hits at your heart, specifically your heart chakra, because they know you've been healing it. So maybe they're out here trying to find wounds to trigger, because we have the number 3. They're trying to find wounds to trigger to make your healing stop, put it at a complete halt. All right. Where should the collective initiate changes? Where should the collective initiate changes? Where should the collective initiate changes? Okay. Changes. Getting out of this stuck energy where you're like ignoring the blessings that you have because there's a rainbow in the background there. You're not stuck, okay? They wanted you to feel like you're stuck. And then we have the color green, which is the heart chakra, okay? And your creative endeavors. So getting out of the stuck mindset that, you know, you're not where you need to be somewhere more. Know and trust and believe that you are exactly where you need to be, okay? And it has to do with the creative endeavor, okay, as well as your manifestations. Being aware of conflict from people trying to control you or separate you from something. So separating you from your love life, separating you from your family, separating you from your soul purpose. To center your energy, to create balance, practice self-care. That goes in a ritual bath, which I do sell them on my website. There'll be a link in the description box for you. Because you are deserving. You're deserving of your blessings. You're deserving of unconditional love. You are deserving of the abundance in your way. Fragmented energy that goes in the corruption of the system, okay? Somebody trying to make you feel incomplete. So that way it impacts your new supportive connections, because we have in the collective that there's going to be a high vibrational soul tribe that's on the way, but you have to be healed to do that in order for you to get relaxation, peaceful times, you know, happy times where you don't have to worry about things. Spirit, clarify 4 of bows celebration. Spirit, clarify 4 of bows celebration. Clarify celebration. So they were trying to go after your self-worth, this group. They thought they would get some kind of celebration by doing this black magic, by going after your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra is your self-worth, your pleasure, your sexuality, or your creativity. It's also, since we're talking about witchcraft, how people energy harvest, okay? They steal from your sacral chakra so that way they can generate blessings for them. It's some kind of energetic exchange. But you can only do that if the person doesn't love themselves, if they aren't using their energy, things like that. So they thought that they would get some kind of celebration. They thought that they would get some kind of, we have the word gift of inheritance here. They thought that they would get some money. It would transmute to some kind of blessings for them. Clarify home. Because, like I said, they wanted to manipulate by doing this, by using this black magic, manipulate your home life and your career opportunities, your stability, your security, your new beginnings, okay? By creating some kind of deceit, some kind of strategy here for you to give them, to share with them. And however, you had the confidence here, the strength, and the foresight in order to move forward. So that's why they were doing this. They know that you love yourself. You've been doing that heart chakra healing. And they know that you're going to be getting blessings. Okay. They know that you are very, very stable. You're very secure with this home energy, with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You're going to have new beginnings because it does say you are in a new cycle, and you're going to have resources, abundance, manifestations here. Everything that you've been trying to manifest is coming. Okay. But they're trying to develop some kind of strategy in order to steal from you because they want you to share with them. So that's why they would be affecting your heart chakra. They want to maybe change how you view them, or they want to, maybe take away, they could try to do your solar plexus chakra, which would be your personal power, bend your personal will. So that way you would be in that people please kind of mindset and energy where you wouldn't stand up for yourself. You wouldn't take care of your own things. Okay. However, you had the strength here to overcome this. You will have the strength to overcome this, okay? You're going to have the foresight in order how to move forward from this. Like I said, it seems like all you have to do is, just keep healing yourself as you've been doing and take a ritual bath, like up your spiritual hygiene. Just keep doing that, and you'll be fine. Clarify the stag. I'm also getting on this home one that they may be trying to get the confidence and the strength to come forward to you, okay? To try to take some kind of chance to what kind of deception, what kind of hustle, what kind of, what kind of deception, what kind of deception can they do? What kind of story, what kind of lie can they tell you in order for you to share with them, okay? Because then you got the stag, which means, you're protected, but they also know that you come from a royal bloodline here, that you are, royalty energetically speaking. Okay, if you're divine masculine, you're divine feminine, you come from some kind of lineage that is of high vibration, okay? But they know that you're very, very protected, okay? But they're trying to get some kind of direction, some movement, some control, this collaboration in order to go after this Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is an all-around sweetheart, someone who's very kind, empathetic, someone who is very nurturing, who's a healer. So know that this is who they're going after. They know that this Queen of Cups here, so a feminine energy. Now, it could be a masculine and their feminine energy, but know that it's somebody who's very sweet, who's very nurturing, that is just an all-around sweetheart, that would give you the shirt off their back, okay? They could be very envious and intimidated because you are, because you're high vibration, because you are backed by a spiritual army, because you've been healing. They're very intimidated by that. Because like I said, people don't want to take accountability for themselves. They go, how come you're healed and I'm not? How come you're happy and I'm not? Because the collective healed while you wallowed in your self-pity, But they were trying to get some kind of idea here, some kind of imagination in order to, start this fire to your heart. So they're trying to think of a way on how they can reduce your self-love, how they can block your heart chakra from, these new supportive connections, your high vibrational soul drive, okay? Because we do have that, you're getting a gift of inheritance. This could be like 3D inheritance, like money, a house, things like that, or it could be like a gift of inheritance spiritually, like you're getting some kind of level up, okay, because you've raised your vibration, okay, and you're in a new cycle. But they thought, they were in their feelings, they were in that jealousy, that I'm going to get this idea. I'm just going to try to manipulate how they heal themselves. I'm going to try, because I think I can delay them from getting this gift of inheritance. Clarify stuck energy as far as what the collective needs to change. So again, we have the crown chakra here. You need to get out of this mentality that you're stuck. Okay, you're not. You're exactly where you need to be. You need to go within, receive that spiritual guidance, okay, as well as your own guidance from your inner voice, okay, in order to have celebrations and stability within your home. Because like I said, they're trying to affect your home life. So they're trying to affect your, say if you're single, they're trying to affect you, your foundations, your money, but also your ability to attract a new partner. And if you are in a committed relationship, they're trying to break you guys up by creating chaos, by creating division there. Okay, so you just need to get out of this stuck energy. You're not stuck, okay? So like I said, in Mercury retrograde, you're gonna feel stuck because it's a slowdown, it's a forceful pause, but that's because there's some kind of message there that you need to fully process before you move forward. You're in a new cycle. Okay, so this is part of the message that, hey, take a ritual bath. You may have some, black magic residue on you that you need to get off, but you need to get out of this mindset. So maybe it's the message of getting out of this lack and loss and victimization mindset, okay? You need to go within so that way you can keep having this happy and stable home. Clarify creative endeavor. So you're going to have the solar plexus chakra, the self-esteem and confidence and the hope, okay? Maybe you're in the public eye, because we do have the star card here, so maybe you are meant to be a star, you're meant to rise, you're meant to be seen, okay? But you went through this renewal, you have hope here, and you can be renewed, reborn with that ritual bath, okay? To pursue this creative endeavor, okay? You're going to have the self-esteem, the self-confidence to go after this. You're going to have the personal power, you're going to have the drive to whatever creation is inside of you, you're going to be able to get it out, okay? But you're gonna have the change to do that. Clarify the vast universe. Clarify the vast universe, Spirit. You are going to have the willpower here and the resources in order to manifest your desires, okay? But you're going to have to be in this Queen of Swords energy, very clear on your boundaries, willing to cut somebody off if they're trying to destroy your peace, destroy your forward movement, try to block your blessings, try to block your ambitions, okay? You're going to have open communication with others as well as yourself, okay? And you're just going to have to be very supportive of yourself, but you're going to the Queen of Swords is very, very smart, very logical, okay? Think 10 steps ahead. You're going to be thinking that, and you're going to be in this magician energy of having the art of manifestation, okay? Being a master manifester, but you're going to have to be clear on your boundaries, not letting people drain you, not letting people in your life that try to drain you, these energy vampires, letting people in your life that was trying to cause you pain, okay, people that you cut off from the past. You may be cutting off more people because we still are in that eclipse energy, okay? We recently just had the lunar eclipse. That energy is still going to be going on for a while, okay? The residual energy is going to be from 3 weeks to 3 years and 6 years, okay? So we're still in that lunar eclipse energy, which is all about endings and transformation. And because it's in Libra, it's about relationships, endings and relationships. So you're essentially moving out the old and outdated that no longer is in alignment with you, and you're going forward with these new supportive connections, your new high vibrational soul tribe that's going to be in alignment with you. But you have to get out the old to get in the new, okay? Because if you keep the old, they're gonna try to lower your vibration, because misery wants company, okay? They're going to purposely try to lower your vibration. Like again, they're trying to affect how you heal your heart chakra. They're trying to impact your self-love. They want to mess up your home, okay? They're trying to have ideas on it. They're trying to find a way forward on how can I scam you. You need to quit associating with those lower vibrational energies. Cut them off, like I said, so you can manifest what you need to, so you can be focusing on your goals and this creation that you have inside you that you're getting ready to get out, okay? So that way you can rise to who you're supposed to be. So you can manifest what you're trying to do. Because the next card we have is conflict, because these people were just trying to bring you conflict. You gotta, cut off all the low vibrational people that was trying to bring you conflict. Clarify conflict, Spirit. The people who are trying to plan, okay, and They could be trying to make a decision on how to bring you conflict. However, like I said, you're in a new cycle. This cycle is closed. Okay? So you can't anticipate or, watch and wait for someone to bring you conflict, but just know you have the World card here. You've already got fulfillment. This is a close cycle of anyone trying to bring you any kind of conflict. Okay? It's a close cycle. You just got to do what you're supposed to do, which is practice self-care, which is also upping your spiritual hygiene. Clarify present power. Okay, present power. Because they're trying to give you some kind of illusion, we have the moon energy here. Something that would be with the black magic. An illusion would be trying to put a veil over your eye, trying to mess with your perception, okay, to fill you with fear and anxiety, okay, which would block your heart chakra. So that way you would get frustrated. You would be in this Page of Pentacles in reverse and trying to reach your goals, because you would feel you're going to have that. They want you to be feeling like you're stuck, okay, that you're not moving anywhere fast, that, you're not getting any results for what you're doing, this creation you have, that it's just dragging ass, you're not getting anywhere. But this is an illusion, okay? They're trying to separate you from your goal. They're trying to separate you from your manifestation. They're trying to separate you from being in this ascension and elevating, okay? They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have inner peace. They don't want you to do that, okay? They don't want you to have a happy home. So they're trying to control you, okay? And they want to make you feel like you're not getting any progress, that maybe your goals are unrealistic. I know in the collective tarot readings, they want to give you two choices. The choice of staying where it seems kind of safe. It's something that you are familiar with. However, it will bring you devastation later, but it's also because it's completely off your path. Like, it's not on your path anymore. Your path is this way, which is new, it's exciting, but it also can be kind of scary because it's new, okay? Fear the unknown. But you're supposed to go this way, but they're going to try to tempt you with that, like, oh, we'll come back to this. This is familiar. It's something we know, but we're not here to be where it's familiar or what we want to know. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. We're here to be the best versions of ourselves, okay? So they're just going to try to make you feel like you're not getting anywhere fast, that your goals are unrealistic, that they're never going to manifest. Clarify balance. So this Mercury retrograde, you're going to need to really focus on make changes of your self-care to center your energy, okay? So that way, whatever you work long and hard on, whatever you're mastering your crafts on can come to fruition, because we have the third eye here. You're going to be soul-led. You're going to be following your intuition, and you need to center your energy to do that, okay? So that way you act from a place of groundedness, so that way you can manifest. Because remember, emotions fuel the manifestations. So if you are angry, if you are in fear, if you're in those low vibrations when you try to manifest, it's going to manifest. It's going to affect your manifestations, okay? It's going to bring to you things you don't want. If you are coming from a place of fear, if you're coming from a place of uncertainty, your manifestation is going to be messed up, okay? You're not going to get what you want. You're going to attract the bad things that you don't want. If you're coming from a place of fear, you're going to manifest things that you more fear, okay? So you need to really work long and hard on centering your energy, okay? Protecting your energy, doing that spiritual hygiene, ritual baths, cleansing your space, things like that. Taking care of your body, okay? So that way, all the hard work that you are doing and, developing your skill on whatever this, this creative endeavor that you're going on, whatever this project you have or this creation that you have inside of you can have its birth, okay? And you're going to be following your intuition here. You're going to be following your third eye. Clarify deserving. And you need to make changes of being in this self-imposed cage, okay, that you are unworthy of what it is that you're asking for, okay? Sorry, I got to cover it up. But you are very, very deserving of what you're asking for. You are very, very deserving of this high vibration. You are very deserving of this abundance, this prosperity, pursuing this path. You are deserving. You just have to get out of this, the devil card, this mindset, the self-imposed cage, this victim mentality, this limiting self-beliefs that you can't have this. You can have this. It says here that you can manifest it. You just got to be clear on your boundaries. You got to, have the willpower. You got to control yourself. You got to have the centered energy, okay? You got to have the centered energy. Clarify fragmented energy. Because someone is trying to fragment your energy so that way you go and you experience some kind of loss, some kind of struggle, poverty. So you feel out in the cold. So they're going to want to make you feel, like I said, that stuck energy, that you're not going anywhere, that you're going to be in poverty, that, you know, if you pursue this creative endeavor that you have inside you, this whatever the all high is trying to get you to do, they want you to feel like you're missing out, that you will miss out, that, you know, like this is a very, very terrible mistake. They're trying to mess, like I said, corruption in the system. They're trying to corrupt your chakras so it corrupts your mind and how you think, your perception of events, so that you are more fixated on fear and worry instead of on your creative endeavors. Clarify new supportive connection, Spirit. Clarify new supportive connections. Because you have choices. Like I said, you have lots of choices, high vibrational choices. If you are single, you're going to have some new supportive connections that are like soulmates, are partnerships. Or in business, this is going to be, you're going to have multiple choices for people who to collaborate with that are of the high vibration like you, okay? So they're just trying to manipulate your heart chakra specifically in how you heal it so that way you miss out on these choices. They want you to fear it. They want you to be in that lack mindset, that fear and victimization mindset. Clarify relaxation, Spirit. Relaxation, because you're showing up as the Empress here, okay? The Empress is a divine feminine. The Empress represents all the queens in the tarot deck, okay? All aspects of them, the good, the bad, okay? So the divine feminine is very fertile, very abundant, very nurturing, very creative, okay? They want you to experience some kind of loss, some kind of ending, okay? An end to your transformation, end to your healing here, okay? Because they want you to have relationship problems. They want you to fear any new connection so you miss out, so you get some kind of loss. They want you to be in that fear mindset so you attract people like karmic lessons, karmic people who just hurt your heart more. They want to really impact your ability to manifest. So that's the changes that we need to make. It's all about your mind. It's all about taking care of your body. Now, let's see. Spirit, what kind of messages is the collective going to experience this Mercury retrograde? What are the messages the collective is going to experience through this Mercury retrograde? About your transition. This could be transition like someone's dying, like they're going on to the next part of life, or it could be that you're moving forward. You're transitioning from one phase to another, because it says you are in a new cycle. So you're going to hear about the magic, okay? So the messages you're going to hear is that you're transitioning, you're moving forward. Maybe someone's going to try to come towards you with this the Seven of Swords energy, trying to be strategic in how they come towards you and go, yeah, you're doing so great, trying to, love bomb you, go, yeah, you're so great, I'm so happy about how you're moving, okay? But they're going to tell you about what other people did, not what they did, okay? So they're going to try to really minimize their part in this black magic to corrupt you, to manipulate you, okay? Because the next card we have is the Mirror. This could be mirror magic, okay? We have the Siren, we have death, and we have abundance opportunities, okay? So you're going to hear that, hey, I'm glad you're moving on, you're so great, I'm so inspired by you, but hey, there was some mirror magic done to either project things into your home for you to be unalived. We did this for a financial manifestation. We were trying to get some kind of opportunity, because remember, we do have energy harvesting here, sacral chakra with the group, okay? That's secret society shit, okay? But hey, there's been a lot of things done at night here to try to seduce you, to try to, alter you off your path, to get some kind of good luck, good fortune off of you, to try to dominate you and to corner you, to try to block your path. We were trying to instruct people on how to hurt you, because the next card we have is the Hunter, the Woodward, okay? We were receiving instruction on how to hurt you, what wounds to go after for this person to hunt you, okay? So that way you would have some kind of catastrophe, some kind of devastation. Like I said, they want you to be lost. They want to end this new cycle for you. What else is going to be said to the collective? What other messages during this that's going to initiate change? That they want you to feel isolated, or they themselves now feel isolated, because it says emotional desert, 111. 111 is the angel number for you are on the right path. So you're on the right path. Keep going. Get out of that stuck mindset, out of that fear, loss, and victimization. But now they feel isolated. What other kind of, what message is the collective going to receive during this Mercury retrograde that's going to initiate changes? What other kind of messages will the collective receive? And it's going to be about connections, okay? They feel isolated. Whoever this is that's going to be coming towards you, essentially ratting out whoever, they feel isolated in partnerships and contracts and commitments, okay? That they need the wisdom, okay, on how to get professional assistance. So professional assistance could be lawyers, it could be attorneys, it could be, because, in this we have a lawyer here at a library looking with a woman. So maybe they need help from you, or they're trying to learn from you, but they need wisdom. They're trying to get inspiration on how they can go about this, okay? But also it could be that you are being told what was going on by this attorney. Let's ask the spirit that. Spirit, clarify this professional assistance. It's going to come from an emperor. So someone who's of authority, so a dominating male, who's experienced and powerful, okay? Spirit, is this professional assistance going to be who comes towards the collective? We got maybe and yes. So we have, it's going to be an emperor energy. So remember, a feminine could be in their emperor energy. Just means that they're very, like, they're 10 toes down there about that business, okay? We have Aries here as well. But there's going to be fast communication coming about, like your spiritual wisdom, about, like the beliefs, okay? It could also be about a marriage, because the Hierophant could also be about a marriage. But you're going to receive some kind of message. This is what's going to initiate changes, okay? That, hey, we know you're transitioning. Hey, we know that you're healing from the manipulation of people trying to corrupt your system by this mirror magic, by, doing things in the moonlight. They were trying to dominate you. They were trying to stop you, block your path. There's even people that were trying, say we have an older man here teaching. This could be family lovers and friends that were trying to coach somebody on how they could hunt you, how they could, what wounds to go after, so that way you have this kind of devastation, okay? But now they feel that they're in isolation. They feel like nobody wants to work with them anymore. They're trying to get some kind of wisdom, inspiration. Maybe they want access to your Akashic records, but then we have professional assistance. And someone here, this professional assistance could be an emperor who comes to you with very quick communication. Okay, this could be multiple messages coming back and forth about your beliefs, okay? They want to know what you know, okay? They want to know, like, how you know things. Spirit, clarify, tell us what this emperor is going to tell the collective. That they've had to change locations, that they're having to travel. We have 222, which is the angel number for balance in all areas, like trying to balance in all areas. Tell us more about this emperor. That they feel very optimistic about being in a victim mentality. They're very optimistic. However, they're very optimistic that they can get some kind of wisdom from you on where to go, what to do, okay, how they can move forward, how people will want to work with them. Okay, maybe this professional was involved in it. I'm hearing yes. So whoever this professional was involved in this group here, okay? However, they currently have some kind of victim mentality, or they're getting the optimist that they can get out of this victim mentality, because in this picture, you have time, you have books, so they've been trying to get knowledge. They know that they're running out of time. However, they can untie themselves at any time, so it's a self-imposed cage. And then you have 444, the divine's presence, the force of love and creation. They know that you have the divine around you, that you are led by the divine, that you are always surrounded by angels. So they're hoping that if they come towards you, and like say they exchange those quick communications with you, that you will be able to give them some kind of wisdom, maybe access to, you can't give somebody access to your Akashic records, but they want to know what you know based off of what you learned from your Akashic records, okay? But they're stuck in this victim mentality, and they're hoping that you being this pure high vibrational energy, that you could give them some kind of insight. Spirit, clarify this gift of inheritance. What's this gift of inheritance for this Mercury retrograde for the collective? That you're like I said, you could be in the public eye. You're meant to shine. You're meant to open up. You're meant to speak your truth. People are meant to see you and to hear you, okay? So you need to stand out. Be you. Be authentically you. What else is this gift of inheritance, Spirit? That this is the end, okay? You are sweeping away these old relationships. You're sweeping away any of this pain, like I said, through the ritual bath. This is an ending for you. You're in a new cycle, okay? And you're being restored, and you're going to have luck in this. Whatever this creative endeavor you have, you're going to have luck. So get ready to fly. Get ready to take off. I'm going to do a couple of these, and then we got to go. Spirit, give us the tea on this, on these people. They try to use Reiki to corrupt your system, so distance Reiki, so trying to put your chakras out of misalignment, because they wanted you to feel empty inside. They wanted you in poverty and homeless, which again, we have that here. And God and Goddess's favor shows in your life, so they know that. They've learned that firsthand, because you're not in poverty, you're not homeless. So they've been really trying to look for a way to stop your heart chakra healing. They've been really trying to manipulate your chakras. The All High saw and took action. That these people were trying to put you in some kind of abusive relationship, some kind of Stockholm syndrome where you feel sympathy for the abuser because they're karmically tied, so they're in toxic connections. So just be very wary of whoever's coming forward to you to give you some kind of assistance. They want something from you. And like I said, this is the strategy. They're trying to get some kind of strategy of how they get close to you, how they can know what you know. Because they want to backstab you. They can't be trusted. So whoever's coming forward to you to give you that message like, hey, I feel isolated. Nobody wants to work with me. Will you be in some kind of contract or partnership with me? It's a no. Because now they're in mental anguish, okay? Like what they wish for you, they wish for themselves. Okay. Because their spell work backfired, okay? That's why. They looked at you like a meal ticket. The mask is off, their true self is on display. That's why nobody wants to work with their ass, okay? Your animals are guides communicating with you. That's why we have the stag. So the stag is the lord of the forest, okay? Because you have your solar plexus chakras on point. You have the self, the personal will, the self-esteem, and the self-confidence, okay? They're trying to build up your confidence. These people are part of a secret society. You inspire many by living your truth, and that's why you're meant to shine, okay? That's why you are meant to get out there, okay? These people are your haters. They're trying to scam you. They're stalking you. They're watching you closely. So your social media, your home, everything, they're stalking you. They're possessed by spirits. There is an investigator here who's got their phones and electronics tapped, okay? That's why they feel isolated. That's why they feel this way. So do a shaman diet to detox, okay? So eat fruits, veggies, limit your meat, limit your salt, limit your sugar, okay? So you can put your body back in balance. Again, because they were trying to corrupt you. However, all they did was cut their life short. Because we didn't have the mirror magic here. They tried to unalive you for money. Now they're trying to seek forgiveness for past actions. However, the past needs to stay in the past. What does the collective's higher self want them to know? That you're going through a heart opening, okay? Someone you know, it may even be you, is withholding love and creating a very emotional, painful experience for everyone involved. You're opening your heart. You're not letting this block your heart. You're not letting this, you're opening your heart so that way you can attract this high vibrational soul tribe, okay? Because when love is in the heart, fear cannot dwell there. The challenger, your relationships could be challenging you in a very painful way. These people are trying to challenge you. So that's why you need to be in that Queen of Swords energy and cut people off that's trying to essentially hold you back. Because you're moving onward and upward. Let go of the past so you can be present and create the future you desire. And the purging process. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. What blessings can the collective be aware of to show gratitude for during this Mercury retrograde? A blessing on your love. Okay, so you're opening your heart. If you're going through, if you are single, you're gonna, attract a romantic partner. That's your divine counterpart. If you are with your divine counterpart already, you're just going to expand that. You're going to have renewed intimacy. A blessing of forgiveness. You're going to be able to forgive these people. And a blessing on the children. Okay, if you have children, this is your children are protected. They're blessed. What does Goddess want the collective to know? That you're going to be attracting like a rose to receive your abundance, your desires. You're going to be in that master manifester energy. The garden mothers, remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Okay, your ancestors are heavily involved here. You're being soul led. Okay, you're answering the inner call. You're living courageously. Okay, and you're held. You have unseen help, support, community. Okay, so you have a lot of help here. You have a lot of people here. You have Archangel Haniel here, who's here to give you joy, blessings, and help your intuition. Samhain's pretty important. This could be when they were trying to do that witchcraft on you. Mirroring experiences of your divine counterparts. If you haven't met your divine counterpart yet, you guys are mirroring experiences for you both to heal, so that way when you get together, you can heal new experiences. Okay. Listen to frequencies. I do have a playlist, which I'll attach at the very end of this to help further the healing, of your chakras. I have distance Reiki on there, and I got Tai Chi, I got Qigong, I got all that on there. So check that out. Fall equinox is pretty important. So September 20th to the 21st, okay, is also very significant. And Danu, the mother goddess, is involved. So you have heavy goddess and God here. Okay, collective, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity of what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. Breathe, take care of yourself, get to work. Okay, you're going to be initiating some changes. Mila Boykas, hail and farewell. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.